are some really good lunches that you should be eating every single day? Okay, first of all, lunch is probably one of the trickiest things to even get right, okay? Because everyone has different tastes. Some people are allergic, some people can't eat this, some people can't eat that. Well, what the key, a bit like my breakfast video, okay? The key for lunch is one, being able to make sure, sorry, one sec, I'll just get a container here. To anyone that does my trainings, especially my transformations and that kind of stuff, is one, I would make sure that your lunch fits into one of these containers. I've got thousands of these because I tend to take my lunch with me. I meal prep on Sunday and I take my lunches with me. So as you can see by my meals here, I've got a lovely soup, which obviously I can put my soup in these. I've got my spag bowl, which I can put in my containers. I've got turkey breast, rice salad. I've got my wraps, and I've also got my pita wrap. Okay, but everyone is different. Like I said, these are just my lunches that I have prepared myself for the week that I am now going to put into my tubs ready for my lunch. I think the key for you and understanding what is in front of you right now compared to any other meal is, first of all, it doesn't look like breakfast, does it? There's no Weetabix, there's no porridge here, there's nothing like that, there's no toast and peanut butter. What it is here is carb loaded meals, okay? Every meal that you're looking at right now is carb loaded, okay? So the whole point of this is that most of us are going to be doing, especially if you follow me and you're doing some kind of training, you're probably doing your training first thing in the morning or between, after having lunch and dinner, okay? So I would say it's probably the most important time to carb overload. So make sure that in your lunch there is some carb. However, if you also train with me, okay, and you are meal prepping, make sure that your lunch can fit in a tub. Because the last thing I want you doing is go into work and you haven't meal prepped and then you're just stuck, nothing to eat, so you end up going to your local takeaway, end up buying fish and chips. That is not the way forward. So please make sure that your lunch can fit in to one of these tubs. Secondly, I've got some other options here. This is one of my secret little tips that I always have 2 boiled eggs and it just goes into one of the tackle tubs like this and it can go anywhere with you. Look, it's just tiny, okay, you can put that anywhere. Another perfect lunch, okay, or at least you can add it to your lunches, is chickpeas. I haven't actually cooked it with any of these meals, so I thought I'd leave it out just to show you, to make sure that you add it to your lunches no matter what you're cooking. Because all these little quick meals, okay, let's face it, it's all about being quick. Nobody wants to take 5 hours to cook, okay, so try and find these quick little things that you can cook. You know, you throw your whatever in the oven and then make it into a wrap, okay, you put that into one of your tubs and you've already got your lunch is already sorted, okay. It beats getting it wrong. It beats heading to the office, not having your lunch, not being prepared, and then end up eating something absolutely rubbish. Also, these are one of my favorites, okay? You can get them in any local supermarket, Macro Fits, okay? You can, there's all different flavorings that you can get with it. I like the hot one because I just like hot stuff. But the most important thing about your lunch, okay, like I said, there is no point me sitting here and giving 500 different options of different lunches, okay, because 500 of you are different. Some of you are allergic, some of you can't eat this, some of you are vegan, etc., etc. So the key to lunch, I would say, 2 keys, okay? 1 is making sure it fits in a tub. 2, making sure, especially if you're doing your training after lunch and before dinner, it is carb loaded. And I'll tell you why, right? If you don't have that carb and that energy system inside of you, you're not going to enjoy your workout. You're going to get there, you're going to feel slump. If you only ate, if you got rid of the carb and you only ate the protein, the cucumber and the sweet corn, all you've done is recovered the muscle. You haven't given yourself the energy system to go through the workout. Same as on this page. You know, if you ate the green and you ate the meat and you left the rice, okay, which some of us do, where's the energy coming from? There's no energy, you haven't digested any energy, so you're going into your workout, no energy. So make sure that you're carved up for the rest of the day, even if you're not training and you're just at work, make sure that you carb to get yourself through to that evening meal. And that is everything you need to know about lunches, okay? Making sure you can fit in that, and make sure that you carb overload just enough to get you through to dinner, and if you're doing it, that workout. And that brings us on to dinner, okay? What you should be eating for dinner and how you should prepare yourself for dinner, which is in my next video. I really hope you like this, and I'll hopefully see you in a dinner video.